Good morning grade 7 students. Welcome to our new video. And today we are going to start with chapter number 4, that is heat. Let us understand what is heat and through which we can find out that the object is hot or cold. So let us find out the answer for these questions.
What is heat? Heat is something that is a little difficult to define, but we use it a lot in everyday life. It is something that makes things hot. As it makes things hot, we also see that it can do some work. If we heat water in a vessel and put a lid on it, the steam causes the water to move. We all have seen when we heat water, okay, and we put the lid on the vessel, what happens? The steam causes the water to move. The water starts boiling. So, a pressure cooker also blows off steam after it is heated. So, when the pressure cooker gets heated, what happens? Yes, the steam starts to blow. Now let's come back to our question. How do we measure heat? To measure heat, we have to find out how hot a thing is. How hot a thing is measured by its temperature. A temperature is found using a thermometer. So how do we found out this temperature? Using a thermometer. How can you find out which substance has more heat? You can use a thermometer and find the temperature of the substances. So how we are going to find out the temperature of the substances? Using the thermometer. Can you see the picture of thermometer? Now the substance that has more heat is hotter. So the substance that has higher temperature has more heat. The substance that is having high temperature, that is having more heat. Do you know what unit we use to measure heat? So how is heat measured? It is measured in degree Celsius. So the indicator of heat in a substance is its temperature. Now have you used a thermometer? You may have seen a digital thermometer. So what is this called? This is known as digital thermometer. You reset it and then make the bulb touch the object that you want to measure the temperature of. Then the thermometer measures the temperature of that object. So here there is the button given to reset it and then make the bulb touch the object, whichever object you want to take the temperature of. Okay. There are also thermometers like this. It has a long narrow glass tube that comes out from the bulbs. Can you see that bulb? Yes. Now what's inside the bulb? So what is the inside the bulb? That is mercury. It is a shiny metal called mercury. What is special about mercury? All matter are usually solid at room temperature, but this mercury is liquid. Can you see the picture? Now, and it's shiny and it does not stick to the glass of the tube. So this mercury, it does not stick to the glass of tube, and so mercury is used in the thermometer. If you notice, there are two scales on the thermometer. One side you see degree Celsius and the other side you see degree F, that is Fahrenheit. What are these? They are different scales of measuring temperature. Just like you have centimeter and inches on your ruler. Do you have scale? Yes, that you have centimeter and inches. So just like that in the thermometer, they are the scales to measure the different temperature. Before using this thermometer, it has to be jerked few times. Okay, and make sure that the mercury goes below 35 degrees Celsius, and then take your temperature by placing the thermometer in your armpit in such a way that the bulb is touching your armpit. Still like that for 2 minutes, then take the thermometer out and check the reading. Make sure you are not holding the bulb of the thermometer. Can you see that bulb? Yes, so you are not going to hold that thermometer. What you get is your body temperature. Look at the thermometer. You have temperatures from 35 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius in it. That is because this thermometer is only for measuring body temperature. The thermometer that you see in this laboratory looks like this. That is a higher range. Okay. That is because this thermometer is only for measuring body temperature. So it is called a clinical thermometer. So what is this called? It is known as clinical thermometer. Now, why does the mercury level change in the tube when the bulb touches a substance? So, why it happens like that? Because the heat from the substance transfer to the bulb and then to the mercury which is present inside. And the mercury that expands when it gets heated and contracts when it is loses its heat, that is it is cools down. Then why does the mercury level change in the tube when the bulb touches a substance? Because it expands on contracts and it has no other place to go except in the tube itself.
Students, hope you all are clear with this topic. Remaining topics we cover in the next video. So till then you are going to write down the question which I am going to send in the PDF. See you in the next video with new topic.